All right, good afternoon. We have a very special adventure planned for you today. We are back on the Appalachian Trail. We're up here in New York. First time I filmed an Appalachian Trail video here in New York. I've hiked up here before, but first time I am filming it. We're going to go see Fitzgerald Falls and Mombasha High Point. We're right here along the highway. You can see there's a little bit, I think this is Highway 5. But the Appalachian Trail is very special because, say hi to my wife.
Hi.
One of the first conversations we had when we first started talking was about the Appalachian Trail. And I'll talk more about that as we hike on. So this is a very special hike. She's been wanting to come to the AT for a while now, and we finally got a chance. So let's go hiking. All right, here are the white blazes, the distinctive white blazes for the AT. Nice little stream next to us. Fitzgerald Falls is only about 0.6 miles from here, so pretty quick turnaround. Yeah, got a nice little stream down here. Alright, looks like there's some sort of old foundation back there. Could have been an old homestead. And then we are going up this hill. So, but yeah, this forest is a very beautiful forest here. Very peaceful. So we're gonna keep on going here. Yeah, we just met a couple hikers coming back, and they said the waterfall is flowing pretty good. It's worth going up there. So, so we definitely, I can hear from here. I can hear the water rushing from here. So we definitely check that out, and we're actually going to go further. We're going to go past the waterfall up to what's known as the Mombasha High Point, and that's where we'll end, and then we'll come back the other way. So pretty good. But I forgot how scenic the AT is. It's called the Appalachian Trail National Scenic Trail, and even if you're not, at a big overlook or just have a majestic waterfall, it's still very beautiful terrain. So let me see here. See, we're looking at see a little creek here. Look, there's just woods in here. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so here we are at Fitzgerald Falls. As you can see, the water is pouring pretty good. So it's a pretty good view of the falls. We're going to go up the steps, the side, and up and over. But this is, yeah, it's not far from the road. It's about a little more than half a mile, so not a bad hike. But we're here on a weekday, so we're the only ones here. Obviously, if you come on the weekends, it'll be a different scene. But yeah, this is Fitzgerald Falls. Beautiful, beautiful. This is a beautiful area. Alright, here's the falls at the top of the steps. Pretty cool. That goes down to Fitzgerald Falls. Alright, we made it to the top of the little hill. Another cute little falls. So this is, I believe there's a trail on the other side, but we cross up here. You can see, I'll explain to my wife what the off-cut blazes mean. So that means the trail is going to cut to the left here. So we're going to go down these steps and we're going to cross the rocks down there. So, alright. It is definitely humid out today. You know, I'm sweating already, so it's a hot one. But we are pushing up. We're not doing too much today. It's going to be 4 miles. It's going to be 4 miles total. So about 2 up and 2 back. So not a long hike today, just a lot of uphill. I kept hearing the sound of running water. There's a waterfall. You can't see it. It's right through those trees in there. Pretty decent sized waterfall. You can hear it. And I kept hearing that all the way up. The climb we just did. My wife just got to the top of the hill. We came up the steep part there. I think that was the worst of it. But yeah, there's a waterfall down there. Yeah, the water's been flowing pretty good. We got a lot of rain recently, so it's nice to see the flow. Really makes this area very beautiful. With not only with Fitzgerald Falls, but all these other small waterfalls here. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, here's another look at the waterfall. That's what we're here. A couple of cascades, but yeah, you can see the other one right down there on the other side of the tree. Alright, here you can definitely see remnants of the settlements down here. All these stone walls up there. This is definitely some sort of town boundary. But yeah, it is, the temperature wise, it's not bad. Probably in the high 70s, which normally would be great hiking weather. But the humidity is what's making it uncomfortable. But we are plugging along here, taking our time. We have plenty of water with us. So, what happened? Oh, a mushroom? Oh, oh, a mushroom. Yeah. My wife found a mushroom down here. Yeah. Here we go. All right, we reached the junction of the Alice Trail. This is the terminus of the Alice Trail. This will take you that way. That would take you 4.1 miles down to the Highland Trail, and that connects the AT with the Highland Trail. There's a book in here, so we're gonna sign this book, Ruth and I, and then we're almost to the. We'll continue that. She's still taking pictures. We're gonna continue this way down to the Mombasha High Point, which is pretty close to here. So, yep, this is a major junction here along the way.
各位群友大家好。那这个 Appalachian Trail 呢，我们现在到了其中一个点 to hike， 这是电影中有时候它会爬到一半会有一个小 box， 然后你可以到达的时候你就可以 sign， 就是签你的名。那我先生现在呢要打开，哦，大家可以看到很多人在这里签名，还有画图的，很可爱。所以等一下我们也要来签名哦。
Alright, so guess why we're hiking here. I'll tell you why the AT means so much to us. So back when I first started talking to Ruth, you know, we met online, and we had, you know, you fill out a profile and whatnot, you know, the whole thing. And one of the first conversations I had is I read the book A Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson. Fantastic book. I couldn't put it down. If you're not familiar with it, it's about hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I loved it. And she actually read it, well, parts of it, to help with her English. So that was that was one of the first conversations we had, was about the book, about the Appalachian Trail, and hiking it. And I was telling her at some of the adventures I had gone on the trail. So yeah, so that was what really connected us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk in the woods, right? Yeah. You walk in the woods.
Yeah.
And then we just went from there. So that's why this is so special, and that's why she wanted me to bring her hiking on the AT, because she had not seen it before in person. So this is her first time actually seeing the Appalachian Trail, and you know what, you know, and what she read about in that book. So a little bit about not a little bit about our backstory, but since we're on the AT, I figured I'd tell you that. So
2020.
2020 is when we started talking, and then right during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
When everyone was
During the pandemic.
Yeah, when everyone was locked in their homes and couldn't go out,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, we met online. We started talking, and yeah, A Walk in the Woods was
A good book.
And one of our first, and the movie's excellent too, starring Robert Redford. So yeah, that was one of our first conversations. We've been going through these rock formations here, and we have not seen anybody since we left the falls. So this area is not hiked too much. Haven't seen a through hiker, haven't seen any day hikers out. But yeah, lots of these jagged rocks. Nice little boulder here. I think we're coming up to the high point. I think it's up here, the Mombasha High Point. That would be our turnaround spot today. Because my wife is she's doing well, but the terrain is a lot more difficult than what we've been doing. So she's ready to call it quits, but we're almost here. Then we're gonna turn around, which was the plan all along. Just go out to the Mombasha High Point and then come back. So I think it's up here. I don't think it's too much longer. But yeah, weather's cooled down a lot. I don't know if that means it's going to rain, but there's a nice little breeze going now, which is nice, because it was humid as all get up before. But yeah, let's take a look up here. I believe this is our destination right up top here. This is our end point. I'll take you up with me. Should be a pretty good view up here. Yeah, I mean, this tree cover, not the best view, but you can see a little bit. Probably have lunch up here. Should be a marker up here somewhere. Yeah, this is it. Here comes my wife. Made it, honey.
Thank you, honey. Love you.
We'll probably have lunch here. There's a nice little rock there. There's a nice little rock there. We can sit for lunch. So, all right, here's a close-up of the view here. Look at the trees. The trees do obscure it, but it's pretty decent. Nice view of the mountains back there. Yeah, we're here on Mombasha High Point, just having some lunch and just relaxing, fill up water, and we're gonna hike back to where we came. Probably won't film too much on the way back. We'll get to until we get to Fitzgerald Falls and the waterfalls area. So, but yeah, it's been a good hike. Like I said, it's the humidity is not what I expected, but we're making do. So, gonna finish up here, and then we're gonna head back. All right, we are descending. It looks like it's going to rain. We are, the sun went out and the wind picked up, so. But we have raincoats. We should be all right after getting stuck in the rain on the 4th of July. I think we are all set. But yeah, it looks like it's going to rain, but it's at the very least, it's cooling things down. And we are going to get, I promised my wife we would go get ice cream when we're done. This really cool creamery not too far from here, Belvedere Farms Creamery. I ate there before on my last hike. It's great ice cream, and they have an awesome view of the area. So we're going to stop by there after the hike, get some delicious ice cream. But we have to get out here first, and I'll probably film a little bit back of the falls and the back of the car. So, all right, we're just moving along here. All right, well, Ruth and I have made it back to the falls. We're just chilling here. We got wet towels. We bought wet towels so we get them in and cooling off a little bit. Enjoying it. Met some through hikers, met some day hikers here. It's an absolutely beautiful spot here. And you know, we're right now we're the only ones here, so we have it to ourselves, which is nice. So the car's right up there. We're 0.6 of a mile away, so we're almost done with this hike. But we're just gonna enjoy this What do you think of your first day on the AT?
I love it because it's the first time with my husband to know him on the book. Now it's a reality.
Yes. So, yeah, the AT is where we made our first connection. So, special hike today.
Yeah,
special hike today. So, all right, we're gonna hang out here a little bit, cool down, enjoy the waterfall, and then we're gonna get some ice cream. So, I'll talk to you back in the car. All right, well, Ruth and I made it to the Velvet Farms ice cream. Delicious ice cream. They make everything scratch from here, and I'll show you this view in a second. You can't beat this view. It's an awesome view. If you're ever in the area, I recommend coming here. But we're gonna wrap up the video from here. We hope you enjoy the very special hike. Some ice cream. I'm leaving you with this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. She got with chocolate.
Yeah.
And I got cherry vanilla. So thanks for coming along on this AT adventure, and we'll see you in the next one.